Hello everyone, I am Divyapreet. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we'll be discussing a book list which we can use for the coming UPSC exam. So first, we will discuss what sources we should be referring to when it comes to the foundational subjects like polity, economy, etc. And then we will move on to the mains specific subjects like Indian society, internal security, amongst others. So let's begin with polity. For polity, you would require this class 11th NCRT, which is Indian Constitution at Work. So this book is very good to form your basics and understand how Indian polity essentially works. Then you will require Indian Polity by M. Lakshmikant to supplement your knowledge from this. So even though this is a bulky book, it is very helpful in the sense it covers everything holistically. So for Indian Polity, these two are like the recommended things to build your foundations. Then when it comes to Indian economy, this is class 11th NCRT, Indian Economic Development. And again, this is a very good book to build your foundation. It will tell you the situation of Indian economy since after independence. So it will give you a rough understanding. But this alone will not be sufficient. You will have to supplement it with some other material. Maybe it could be Sriram IAS notes or Mrunal Sir notes, and Vivek Singh economy book is also good. So amongst any of these, you can choose what works best for you and take that up. Next up, we have Modern India. So again, this is class 12th NCRT for Modern India by Bipin Chandra, and this is Spectrum. So both these books, of course, they cover the same thing. This is more like a story format book, and this is like a note format book. So you can choose whatever works best for you and stick to that eventually. Next up, we have amongst history, there's ancient and medieval. So for ancient, you can use R.S. Sharma NCRT. I don't have the actual NCRT. This is a printed version of that. But yes, R.S. Sharma old NCRT works beautifully. And for medieval, you can use Satish Chandra old NCRT. That is also a really good book. Alongside ancient medieval, you will have to cover art and culture. For art and culture, one of the good books is this Nitin Singhania. It covers everything very well. Even though you might not need to cover it from page to page, but like selective reading is recommended. So yeah, that is about ancient India. So these are like the foundational subjects. The other one is geography. So for geography, again, class 11th NCRT is this NCRT and the Indian geography NCRT. This is the physical geography one. Again, this is a printed version, but yeah, you can get the NCRTs. These two are beautiful NCRTs. They give um, almost everything which is required with respect to geography uh, foundation. So yeah, you can refer these books, and alongside you would require an atlas for value addition and to understand things better. So having a school atlas handy helps with respect to a lot of things. So this is your like geography resource. Apart from these four basic subjects, then comes science and tech and environment. Now for environment, you can refer to Shankar IAS book or PMF IAS, whatever you like. And along with that, you will have to supplement it with current affairs. So you can obviously keep reading newspapers and refer to the monthly compilations or yearly compilations for environment. And similarly for science and tech, you have to cover it in two parts, basically static and dynamic. Dynamic part is the current oriented one. For that, you can use current affair compilations, and regarding the static part, you can refer to the NCRTs. Class 9 10th NCRTs for science would be good enough. Next, when we talk about mains specific topics, So if you're talking about GS paper 1, in within geography there is a part which talks about distribution of key natural resources and factors responsible for location of industry. Now NCRTs are really good, but they specifically do not cover this portion. So for that you can use any market compilation which you find understandable. I used this PMFIES one, and that's how I covered that portion. Now when you come to GS paper 1, there is a specific topic on Indian society. So Indian society, your basics can be covered through sociology, NCRT textbooks. These are class 11, class 12th NCRTs. One is Indian society and the other is social change and development in India. So these again give you a very good understanding of Indian society, but again it will not be very sufficient. So you can supplement this with any market compilation available by whatever coaching you like. So this is the one I used, and that's how you can cover society. And of course you will have to supplement it with current affair examples, so that will be built through newspapers. Again, when you talk about GS paper 1, there is a section on world history. It's mains specific, so again you can use either NCRT, class 11th NCRT, or you can use a compilation, market compilation, whatever you prefer. Similarly, for post independence, it's a brief section, so you can do this either through the end chapters of Spectrum or using a market compilation. So that was about GS paper 1. When it comes to GS paper 2, we have already discussed polity. And when it comes to governance, you can again use a market compilation by whatever coaching you like, and cover that. That would be sufficient for governance, because anyway governance has an overlap with GS paper 4. So yeah, that works for governance. And IR is a very current oriented portion, so you can cover that through compilations like Mains 365, and that should be good enough when it comes to mains. Next, if you talk about GS paper 3 economy, we have discussed. Apart from that, there's science and technology, environment. Again, both these subjects in GS paper 3 are very current oriented. So monthly or yearly compilations, current affairs compilations like Mains 365 work very well. Apart from that, there's a subject internal security. So for internal security, you can use this book by IPS Ashok Kumar, and this is a good book. Or you can also use a market compilation for internal security, whatever you find more understandable and you are comfortable using, you can stick with that. So that is about GS paper 3. Now when it comes to GS paper 4, the ethics paper, you can either take up some course or the lexicon book, or you can also take up some toppers notes for that matter. I personally used this Forum IAS Red book. I found this very concise and helpful for my preparation. So you could maybe use this or the notes, whatever you feel more comfortable with. So yeah, these are essentially the resources that you would require for covering all the subjects properly. And all the best. I'll see you in the next one.